Newell Fox, January 4th, 2019. Profit first with a twist. With a little Willis and Fox in it.
What up?
What up?
What up, homie? Hey, man, ready to rock and roll. Day 2, feeling good. Yeah, man, hitting it on all cylinders, fired up. As you can see, wake up, hit the ground running, 100 miles an hour, man. Let's do it.
You guys are up at 4:30.
Dude.
It's almost 8. I just rolled out of bed.
I love it.
Some of us have completely different styles.
Dude, you get that mantra flowing through you. Whoa!
Got my B12 under my tongue, dude,
Now-
you know what I'm saying?
Now, I will tell you this, though. A couple of us, Ronald and I, stayed up really late, hustling out some work, getting some social media posts going, getting a bunch of things planned out, ready for the day. This thing's scheduled up. There's some swipe ups for Alex's Instagram
man.
story that
Oh,
linked to
dude.
some C12 videos.
Legit.
So there's some cool stuff that happened last night.
That's a good sleep in. That's a good sleep in.
But it required a couple of us to stay up pretty late. While these guys went to bed. They hit the nice 4:30 a.m. Meditation.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Meditation. Wake up slow. I mean, I'm not judging. I actually like the meditation thing. Actually, is pretty awesome.
You like it, dude?
Yeah, like he comes in with it, like sits it on the bed, was like, yo, listen to that, and walks out.
What have you learned?
Oh my gosh, dude.
How's the trip going? How's the morning going?
I don't know whether or not to be like. So, the way I'm feeling is I probably need to be doing the meditation thing and trying to clear my head. I've never meditated a day in my life until I've come on this trip, and I've done it twice now.
Do you recommend it?
And it does work. It really does work.
What day is good for you? I'm going to send you my email right now when we get off the phone.
Alex is handling business in the other room.
Okay.
No, my brain right now is scrambled. We literally spent an hour on just me and all the stuff that I got going on. Like, what's the right things? Basically, where should I be spending my time and energy and focus? When we get back from this, where should I be spending my time and energy? And how much of that time and energy, and like the things that I need to be focused on.
Let's do it, man. Hey, let's do it. Say no more.
Close the deals over there.
I'll send you my email right now.
I'm gonna wait for him to finish.
ABC.
Okay.
I'm wait for him to
You
finish.
know what it stands for?
Huh? ABC what?
Always be close.
Always be closing.
A, B, C. A, always, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
Yeah, so just got finished having one of our sessions and spent like an hour and a half just really digging into the details. I think that's what's really great about this, and I know that we've probably all said it at some point, just getting really granular, like getting down deep into the numbers, throwing P&Ls on the table, like digging in, really talking about the future of the companies and all the different things going on, right? Because I think sometimes it's like, oh, Collin's the owner of New Scooters for Less. No, like Collin is an entrepreneur who one of his companies is New Scooters for Less. He just started Repaint The Wall. He owns some commercial real estate. He has a family and a wife and kids that need his attention. They need a father. They need a husband. There's just so many aspects that it's easy for us to just kind of roll everything into one and be like, oh, Collin owns New Scooters for Less. Like I love that company. I don't necessarily want that to be what defines me. I don't want to necessarily be just the scooter guy. I want to be the entrepreneur, the husband, the father, the spiritual leader. Like I want to be all of that. And so to really dive in deep and focus on the details with brilliant people who can give me like the truth, that aren't gonna bullshit me, that aren't gonna like dance around the fact. Like, no, there's like, dude, this is what you need to be freaking thinking about, because this is this is what's on the line. So that's the value out of everything that just happened in that room.
I know.
Wait,
So-
you got value in there?
No, f- you guys. You got value in there.
So, right
Were you
after-
recording that? That would've been
Yeah,
awesome. Like, you should leave all that in there. You got value in there? No, f- you guys.
Am I just still recording?
Like, yeah, leave it. You should totally leave that. So now we are kind of going back and looking and reviewing our goals and everything that we executed yesterday and put in place and and just talked through. You know, yesterday was all about goal setting for 2019. Interestingly, as I just went through everything in that room in the last hour and a half, a lot of my goals are shifting a little bit. So that's unique. So reviewing that and really just kind of clearly defining what 2019 is going to look like now. That's kind of the priority for the next 45 minutes. Then we're finally going to get some food, wind down, maybe take a little break by the pool, and just spend the last hour as friends or so before we head back to Gainesville. So that's it, man. I'm just ready to smack this shit. I wanted to finally take a real mental break and chill by the pool and not think about business for 15 minutes. It's interesting from a vlog perspective, right? Because on the vlog, like, we show you going, you know, all the things happening in between the meetings. We can't really show a lot of the meetings, maybe a little bit of time lapse, that kind of thing. Right. But like, can't really show the granular stuff of the meetings. Unfortunately, I think it would provide a lot of value, but it's just too personal to us. So I'm sure the vlog looks like, oh man, we went on a vacation together, because now we're chilling by the pool. No, we've just had hours and hours and hours and hours of intense business focus on goals, and then reviewing goals, and then getting granular into the numbers and all these major decisions. Now, and 2 hours before we leave to go home, we're actually taking our first real mental break. There's a lot to reflect on, but I want to try to keep this short because I don't want your vlog to be like 45 minutes. So we decided that we were going to go back and sit where we originally started this trip. So I'm back at the same table where I originally started writing out those goals, and we said we're going to take a few minutes just to reflect. Of course, I'm going to reflect on camera for you guys. Probably the most valuable piece that I got out of this trip was the fact that relationships are everything. Like, for these guys to instill the amount of time they did into, you know, my business and getting it as granular as we did was definitely the most valuable piece of this for me. So my shout outs go out to Ronald, who's been here behind the camera all the time, Newell and Alex. I mean, I appreciate it so much. And guys, like, the biggest lessons to learn from this trip for me are, like, one, always surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. Like, don't have that ego of, oh, I'm the smartest person in the room. Like, be the dumbest person in the room. If you're the dumbest person in the room, you're always going to be learning, and you're always going to be, you know, instilling future value in yourself. Like, that's what you want. Like, be the dumbest person in the room, because there are so many brilliant people out there, and these guys are certainly brilliant. And I've come to the realization that there's some big changes that are going to happen because of this trip, like big changes, and it's exciting. It's super exciting, and I'm excited to see what 2019 holds. We've already made a commitment to make sure that we do this once a quarter. That way, we're just constantly holding each other accountable. Where are we at? And it's gonna be neat to be sitting here a year from now and being like, whoa, all of that just happened. So thanks for joining us on this vlog. I'm sure we're gonna be heading back. There's some more action going out, but wanted to take a moment to finish this trip, or at least finish our time here at the hotel right where we started. So I appreciate you following us along. I'll see you later.
We are here. This is a Newell Fox presentation. Always does it big. Finishing off the trip at Mario Andretti Race Car.
These guys don't even know what's coming.
I don't know what to expect, dude. So
Who has the most experience, right?
I have no clue at all. I'm used to having my feet on the ground, man. I'm used to having my feet on the ground. Now, if we were running, different story. Right now, I'm not talking too much trash.
It's lights out and away we go. And soaks up the champagne for a 7th Grand Prix.
Hey, what's up, guys? Out here racing, having a good time, enjoying life, man. In the fast lane with my man, Newell Fox.
Winner again, undefeated.
We're back.
What up, vlog? We're back, and it's rainy and cold in
58
Gainesville.
degrees. We were at the pool today and 80 degree eating mahi tacos. But now,
It's cold.
back on that ramen noodle.
rainy. Back on that ramen noodle.
I was in Orlando perpetrating. No, we're back in Orlando. We're back in Gainesville, ready to rock and roll. And it's good to be home.
So how do we keep each other accountable at this point?
3 months from now.
So are we
we
going
got
to
another
do a
meeting.
trip, or are we just doing the meeting? Because I know we talked about the meeting.
We got the meeting.
We're doing a meeting.
Yep.
So in 3 months we're gonna do another meeting, and then we're gonna do that every 3 months to hold each other accountable to accomplishing these major tasks and goals that we put in front of us. So that's it. See ya.